Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This is his second shot. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. Okay.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
This one's going right at the pin here. Always nice to have a birdie putt. How good was that putt?
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 9 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Opting for the 5-iron. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left for the putter. And he's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
putting for birdie here. That's making a big statement here today.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. That was a bit of a miscue.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Very crafty, that shot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short little lefter.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Sitting up here with a very long putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looking like a pretty hard right to left break in this putt.
Ooh. Oh, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt. And here we are with the third shot. That's a good one to hole. Always a bonus when you're off the green. Moments like that deserve another look. Holding steady in first place after that one. The ninth is a par 5.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it to have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This is not the best spot to be, just off the fairway and in the bunker.
Hopefully this one can stay on the fairway. Could be trouble.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
4 right.
It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one. That is a Brucey bonus.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Oh, tiny looking shot that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Ooh, back there, Horsey.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
33 feet from the middle of the hole.
That's disappointing. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. He's currently sitting in first place. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. That was a nice putt. Had a good-looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. That's a solid par. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. I know this hole's a par 5, but it's a long one, so don't feel the need to overpower it.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7. Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, what a putt. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Currently 12 under for the event. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Looks pretty good.
That one's got some intent. Oh, that's a great looking putt. An opportunity to make a par here.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ah. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for par.
And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Going with the 5-wood. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel.
Looking good.
Just a short putt remaining here. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. On the tee now of the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is from 14 feet. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Okay, this is a massive opportunity here. Hold this from the sand and he'll win the event. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. A chance to chip in for all the chocolates.
Don't you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
This putt to win the Farmers Insurance Open. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, you know what this is like, going back-to-back on the PGA Tour. How big is it?
It's a lot more mentally difficult than I think a lot of people understand. I'm very impressed with how this player held up the final 9 holes. Congratulations. Great finish.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.